So I'm Katie.
And I'm Danielle.
And we are
Two Book Girls.
And we have decided to finally make a YouTube account. We've been wanting to make one for a while now, and we've had Instagram accounts, and we decided that we finally wanted to make one.
So we're in high school, and it's just been a dream of ours, and I guess since it's January and new starts, we just decided this would be a great time to make it.
So we're going to say a little bit about us and what we plan to do with this channel, and then we are going to do the New Year book tag.
Well, some things we want to do this year are we want to get into cosplaying and maybe show some of our outfits to you guys, like possibly from books or movies, just a variety of different things.
And make maybe trailers of like upcoming movies or maybe even ones that have came out. And we want to do like book reviews and tags and things like that we've seen other booktubers do before. And new things too.
So one of the reasons we want to do this is we just want to share our love for reading with all of you guys, because I know I love to watch booktubers, so I'm hoping you guys will enjoy watching us. We are going to do a book tag right now. So it's a New Year book tag.
So we want to do the New Year book tag, and we understand it's almost the end of January, but we still thought it would be something fun to do since it is still January. So the first question is, sorry, we're using our phone to look at the tag.
The best book or book series we read in 2017.
And so my answer would be The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I had to read this for a reading class I was in, and I really enjoyed it. It's been out for a while, and it's a classic, but it's very insightful and something that I would recommend to you guys.
And my favorite book was As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner. And this is a book that I also had to read for my English class, and I did not think I was going to like it. And I just was introduced to Faulkner's writing, and I realized that during the book you have no idea what's going on, but at the end it just all comes together, and I just love it. It's genius.
The next question is authors that you've recently found and would like to read more in the new year.
So my answer to this question is Agatha Christie. I read Murder on the Orient Express since the movie came out at the end of last year, and I just fell in love with her writing. Like, she's a genius also.
And my answer is Sasha Alsberg, and she is actually one of our favorite YouTubers ever. And we actually met her when we went to Y'all Fest, a book festival, a couple years ago, and she just came out with her first novel, which I think is amazing because I think we both would love to do that one day. And so I really want to support her as a new author and read her new book.
Okay, so the next one is the most anticipated book that turns into a movie.
And so mine is A Wrinkle in Time. And I read this book quite a few years ago. And I remember reading it in like 4th grade and me being confused out of my mind what it even meant. So I would love to see how they transform that to a movie so I could see more of what they meant by the book. And I would love to reread it before it comes back out.
And my answer is definitely Ready Player One. I have not actually gone around to reading this one yet, but I need to. My book club at the library I go to is actually going to read it, and I cannot wait. The trailer looks amazing.
And so the next question is, what's on our TBR for 2018? And they want us to name our top 5. So my top 5 are 1984 by George Orwell, which is another classic that anyone I've talked to has loved, and so I really want to read it and see what it is all about. And Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, and again, another classic that everyone loves that I really would love to read. And then Panic by Lauren Oliver, and we've met her and got her to sign some of her books, and she's so sweet, and I really want to read this because it's one of her newer books. The Fifth Wave, which I am very behind on. I know all of you guys have probably already read this by now, but it's super huge and kind of intimidating, but I would love to read it. And then the last one is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. Again, it's one of her books, and I love her style of writing, and I like the Delirium series, and I would love to give this one a try.
So my top 5 anticipated reads for this year, the first one being The Night Circus. I've heard a lot of people love this book, and I just want to see what all the hype's about. The next one is On the Road by Jack Kerouac. A really good friend of mine recommended this to me, and I would love to read it. Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. We've also met her
Oh, yes,
at a book signing, and she's amazing. I just want to. It's about time travelers, so I am really interested to read that. The Sound and the Fury, which is by William Faulkner also, and I heard this one's even more confusing than As I Lay Dying, so I can't wait to see about that.
Yes, I tried to read this one, and yeah, it was totally confusing, but I hope Danielle can make it through it.
And the last one is The Trader's Game. This one actually hasn't released yet. When I went to Y'all Fest this year, I got a copy of it. Well, my friend got a copy of it and gave it to me, and I just want to read it before everyone else can, so that's my goal this year.
And one thing that we will tell you guys is that if you want to go to an inexpensive and fun, book festival that you can get a ton of author signatures and things, Y'all Fest is the place to go. It's in Charleston, South Carolina, and it's usually in November, and it is amazing. We'll probably go this year, and it's awesome. It's full of booktubers and book readers that just love reading, and it's a great experience.
And we've been going 4 years ago, and it just keeps growing, and they have more panels and more authors and more signings, and it's just a great experience.
And so the next question is, how many books do you plan to read in 2018? And I hope to read 25, and I know that sounds low for you guys, but as high school students, we have a lot going on, a lot of homework, maybe I hope to get a job soon, and hanging out with friends and stuff. So I do plan to read a lot, but I'm going to try to do 25.
And my goal is 50 this year. I've never read this many books in a year, so I'm just hoping I can get it done. So far,
she wants to one-up me.
Yeah. So far I have 3, so I'm on track, a book per week.
And the last question is, will you participate in the Goodreads Reading Challenge? And I love Goodreads. I haven't actually signed up for that challenge yet, but I will do it because I think it will keep me, like she said, on track, and it'll keep track of how many books I've read. So yes, I do plan to do that.
And I plan to also. And another thing I think we want to do is BOOKTUBE-a-thon in July, I believe. And I think that'd be a really good way to just read books all week long, and that's all you do.
And as we get more into the BookTube community, I'm sure we'll get into more challenges and more things like that. But as of right now, that's our plans, and we hope you guys will stick with us and watch us grow and get bigger, and we hope that you guys will support us through it.
So if you guys want to see more of our videos, don't forget to subscribe.
And we also have an Instagram account, 2.book.girls, and we hope you'll follow us. Bye!